What's up guys, welcome back to another video. I'm actually in the northwest of France. It's sort of an hour from Nantes. Don't know how you say that, to be honest, but I think I've nailed it. It's in a place called Saint Nazaire. It's actually right by the beach, so my hotel is actually maybe a 5-10 minute walk from the beach. Hopefully I can show you guys that. I've just finished with the supplier, here for work yet again, another business trip. Gonna head back to the hotel. Hopefully it's a nice one. I'll give you guys a tour, and then I'll just head out for a little walk, maybe grab some things for Emma, maybe grab some things for some other people as well. Never know if you're lucky. Yeah, I'll try and have a little mooch about, show you guys what Saint Nazaire's about and whether it's a good tourist destination. Maybe I'll be back for some personal reasons or personal trips. Maybe a little holiday here, might as well. The weather seems nice, we're cooking. And then later, I'm actually being taken out by the supplier, very fancy. So probably won't be able to vlog that, maybe a little bit unprofessional. But I'm sure the food will be very nice. I already got taken out for lunch. I had a poke bowl. I know maybe not very French, but it was this salmon poke bowl. It was delicious with a nice little sort of chocolate mousse for pudding. So I've already been treated once, so gonna get treated again. I thought, you know, can't reject the invitation. They're paying, and also, you know, build that relationship, you know. It's what I do best, some would say. Got myself a rental car, which you can see. It's actually a Peugeot, very French. Definitely not my favourite car. It's not bad, it's got a decent display. It's got Apple CarPlay as well. It is like well kitted out. This is like, I don't know, an aeroplane or something. Dashboard's quite small, very spacious though. It's got a lot of leg room, massive boot. I can show you the outside a bit later. But yeah, we're off, so see you at the hotel. Hopefully they've got a room for me. Just arrived at my hotel. Literally got no idea where it is. I've had to park in a bit of a weird place. So got a little T-junction here, and this is my parking space. That's a car as well. It's absolutely enormous. There is another car doing it as well though. There doesn't seem to be any signs. Let's hope I don't get my number plates nicked like I did in Greece, because that did not go well. I just need to find the hotel, to be honest. I'm gonna have to Google Maps it. I'll come back to you. Got some very nice buildings here though. Looks well nice. It does help that the weather's good, but very nice. Very boutique, I would say. I think I've just about worked out where my hotel is. It's just down the bottom of this road. And then I think it's just continuing walking this way to the beach, so pretty buzzing with that. Some more very nice scenery. Nice house this. It's absolutely huge. Bloody hell. Oh, I think it's a hotel. I think the plan, once I've checked in, just finish off a little bit of work and then just go for a little stroll about, get the steps in, and I think we have arrived. Looks very nice, scenic. Right, so we've got into the room. Not the biggest, but well nice, to be fair. Good, great colour scheme, might take inspiration. Huge TV, don't really know what that's for. I need to work out which villa I'm in. I think I'm in a certain villa. Whoa, that house is lush. That is wicked. But yeah, nice little window, bed, nicely laid out. Got some proper aircon. Bathroom. Pretty nice, to be honest. Much better than I've been experiencing recently on my business travel, so I'm not complaining. I'll give you a bit of a tour around the hotel and the grounds. Sounds very bougie. Just a little bit later on. Just going to sort myself out. And we're back. Quick change. Just got my white ACG top on with a little bit of orange in there. Got my brown sort of cargos there from Abercrombie. Just obviously with the Pumas, such a staple. We're off out. Just going to have a walk around. As I said, I'll show you quickly what the hotel's saying. Super nice. You can just sit out here if you want. Right, time to find the beach. Already getting windswept. Whitley Bay 2.0. There she is. Well, nice. Might end up there later. Stop for a little drink in the sun. This is actually so nice. I would definitely come back. There's loads of surfers. I don't know if you can see that out there, but even a kite. Those of you who are a keen follower of Dash with Ash, you know I loved a little sea dip recently. This has really given that vibe. Plenty of beach to do it as well. Should have brought my swim trunks, or your budgies in Richard's case. What this has given is proper Nice vibes. If any of you have been there, it's sort of very similar, sort of buildings, big buildings, hotels on that side with the coastline, and then just this nice big open street with loads of different like restaurants, etc. on the beach. And the smell is genuinely unreal. Hair's going crazy. Exposing the hairline again. Yeah, the smell is like fresh fish, salty, beachy. What more could you ask for? This restaurant is called Barbarossa. No idea what that means. The only downside so far is that I don't have sunglasses and it is a little bit windy. Other than that though, I am not complaining. Just what you need after a hard day at work. Chill by the beach. Now that is a bloody sandcastle. Again, very nice architecture everywhere. I think we're getting to the bougie part of town. It looks very Greek, I would say. Very posh shops. The very posh hotel. Whoa. I'd bloody love to find a boulangerie or patisserie, whichever one it is. Both. So I've decided to stop aimlessly walking that way. I don't really know what I was trying to achieve. I think there is some sort of horse riding area. Not that I'm a massive advocate of that or really into it. Not like a racetrack, and more of like one of those things they trot about on. But I've now decided I'm going to try loop back round, try pop into a boulangerie before it closes. Just want to scout it out, see what pastries they have. I'm pretty hungry, and I think we're not eating for another at least 2 hours, so Need to, you know, feed this temple of the body. Conclusion so far is very windy, extremely sunny, very nice architecture and buildings, very quiet as well. I guess it's obviously not peak season. I have looked at what this area is famous for, and it doesn't say too much apart from the longest beach in, I don't know, wherever, 9 kilometers or something. And it obviously says it's famous for its fresh fish, which sort of makes sense. So maybe tonight I'll try and have some fish because, well, not some sushi fish, but some sort of proper fish. The other thing is it's very clean, and the layout just makes a lot of sense. It's just like straight roads, which you can actually just see, it just goes on forever. All just sort of in line with the coastline. So, current assessment is very positive. I would definitely be interested in coming back here. I don't know if it takes away the fact that I've been here for work now, so maybe less so from a personal point of view. But not taking anything away from it, I'm giving it a solid 6, 7 out of 10. Things it's probably missing is maybe a bit of a vibe. There's probably not too much going on, although that could change in the summer. Very nice little store. Don't really have the luggage space for any of that, and I don't have any checked-in bags, so I'd struggle from a liquids point of view. What the hell? What the hell was that? Don't really know what it's specialised in, but it looked like kind of like a Whole Foodsy vibe, but quite expensive. Need to make it to this bakery before 7, which is getting quite tight. So I'm going to get a hustle on. I've bloody made it. Get in there. Thank God. Wonder if they have anything left. I'm bloody buzzing. Secured myself a pan au chocolat. Let's give it a go. It's so light. Look at that cross section. Delicious. Oh, should have got 2. Expensive, mind you. Did cost me €1.40. I mean, it's expensive for France, but I'd say cheap overall, considering I was in Pret this morning and they were selling exactly the same for €3.40, and you know that that's not going to be anywhere near as nice. So I'd say overall value for money, give it like an 8. To order this I had to absolutely butcher some French. I think I said, s'il vous plaît, un pain au chocolat. You know, that's probably my best. That's probably all I could ask for. Nice little gym. Pretty fresh. Should have got myself there. I'm slacking. Generally, in my experience, are quite good, so I've got high expectations. Okay, high expectations have been severely reduced. Not open. I don't know why. The sign probably said, but I'm too useless at languages. To the U we go. I don't actually know what this is called. It's called a Utuli. Utuli La Bolle. I'll tell you what, for looking so small, it has bloody everything. Jesus. I'm gonna get the team some weird looking sweets, probably similar to whatever they're called, I've forgotten. Choc-a-Pic for Emma, she bloody loves these. They even have these Principe Maxi biscuits, which are usually only found in Spain, so doing well. Literally no idea what these are. Minitza? What the hell? So strange. Got such a variation. Only got 3 items in the end. The Choc-a-Pic, the sweets, and like the world's biggest piece of Comte ever. That's for Emma's uncle and auntie. I know that they really like cheese, French cheese, and I think they like that type of cheese, so I thought, you know, why not? Not too much else to offer there. I think I might also go to the Carrefour City to see what they have as well, just in case. You see, this is what the UK needs to have, just baguettes upon baguettes. Such a bougie coffee shop. It's called Etienne. Wow. I'm now just going to head back to the hotel. Just got about 20 minutes before getting picked up. Get myself ready for that. Just chill out. See if there's anything else from a work point of view I need to do. And then let's eat. I think I've now found the main shopping street after all that. Was walking about for ages trying to find this sort of street. Eventually there. It's got all of these type of shops, which seem to be quite big brands in France maybe. But I personally haven't heard of them. For example, Vanessa Bruno. Looks like quite a bougie brand. Don't know how much they're charging. But very nice street in the end. Very nice place. So glad in the end it was actually sunny. I was so depressed. I looked at the weather forecast before coming here and it was supposed to just rain all the time, so I must say I have got very lucky and I cannot complain. Looking forward to dinner. Such a nice spot coming back round down to the beach. Don't know what you guys think of these iris galleries. So strange. I mean, kind of cool, but why do I want a photo of my eyeball on display? Back down at the beach, you can tell it's so bloody windy. Very nice way to end though. Quick whistle stop tour of where I'm staying around Saint Nazaire, close to the Saint Christophe Hotel. Would definitely recommend coming here if you're in the sort of Nantes region. Very, very nice. Very pretty. Just a little bit windy. Doesn't do wonders for your hair. So yeah, signing off. I'll let you know how the dinner goes this evening. Maybe I'll try grab quick shots of it. So I think I'm in Villa Saint Francois, I think, which is this one here, straight in front of us. Don't know how many others there are, but you can see there's a million different signs. Didn't get lost. What a result. Side note, I was using Google Maps. It's a must these days. Wow, that was delicious. Sadly I didn't get any footage of it. Obviously, you know, wanted to be professional, being the professional that I am, young professional. We went to a restaurant, not too sure what it was called. I'll flash it up on the screen somewhere here. It was literally on the beach actually. So we sat inside, but it was on the beach, so quite a nice vibe. Made me think of back to when I'm on holiday in Spain, and I had, for starter, some sort of fish pate type thing, and then we also had some salmon tartare for main, and then that was followed up by a little pot of tiramisu. So it was 3 showstoppers, I would say. Really enjoyed it. Great food, good company, wasn't awkward luckily. It's always the risk, fear slightly. But yeah, really enjoyed it. Gonna get an early-ish night now, it's about 10 o'clock. So gonna get a little bit of work done finally. Just sort my stuff out for the morning. And then yeah, get an early night. So over and out.